So hello everyone. Today our topic is Khoa. Now what is Khoa? Khoa is a product obtained from cow or buffalo or goat, sheep milk or milk solid or combination thereof by rapid drying. Also the milk fat shall not be less than 30% on dry matter basis of finished product. And yes, and it shall be free from added starch and sugar. Now we see the microbial standard for Khoa. Like the total plate count should be not more than 50,000 per gram, and coliform count should be not more than 90 per gram. E. coli should be absent in 1 gram. Salmonella should be absent in 25 grams. Shigella should be also absent in 25 gram. Staphylococcus aureus is also not more than 100 per gram, and yeast and mold count should be also not more than 250 per gram. And anaerobic spores and Listeria monocytogenes also absent in 1 gram. Now we have three types of Khoa, or we can say variety of Khoa. First one is Pindi, second is Dhap, and third is Danedar. First one, Pindi. It is circular, compact mass and homogeneous, smooth texture, and it has a cooked flavor. And basically it is used for the preparation of barfi and peda and other sweets. Second one is Dhap, which is raw, means kacha, and it has a loose but smooth body. It has a soft and sticky grains, and it has a higher content of moisture, and also it is very important for the preparation of gulab jamun. Like higher moisture we require for gulab jamun for soft body. Also bantua and kala jamun should be made from the Dhap variety of Khoa. Third one is Danedar, which is a granular and had a hard grains, and also sour milk is preferred for the preparation of Danedar Khoa. And it is used for the preparation of kalakand and milk cake. Now we see the fat, moisture and total solid of these types of Khoa. First is Pindi. The fat content of Pindi type Khoa is 21 to 26%. Moisture should be 31 to 33%, and total solid should be 69%, 67 to 69%. Sweets prepared should be barfi and peda. Dhap has a fat content of 20 to 23%, moisture content of 37 to 44%, and total solid should be 56 to 63%. Sweets prepared gulab jamun. Danedar should have a fat content in between 20 to 25%. Moisture should be 35 to 40%, and total solid should be 60 to 65%. And the product is prepared, which is kalakand. Now we see the chemical composition of Khoa, which is obtained from cow milk and buffalo milk. Now the moisture content of Khoa, which is prepared from the cow milk, has a 30.93%, and from buffalo milk it is 22.34%. Total solid should be 69.07% in cow milk and 77.66% in buffalo milk. Fat content should be higher in buffalo milk, 32.20%, and 22% in cow milk. Protein should be 19% in cow milk and 17.70% in buffalo milk. Lactose should be higher in cow milk, up to 24.10%, and lower in buffalo milk, up to 13.70% in buffalo milk. As content should be same in both, 3.72%, 3.71%. Now we see the physicochemical properties of Khoa, like what happens during preparation of Khoa. First is change in state. Like removal of moisture results into a concentration in milk solids. This changes the state of milk from liquid to solid or semi-solid. All constituents including lactic acid decreases, which leads to decrease in pH. Second is development of cooked flavor. Now heating of a milk causes in proteins resulting in production of sulfhydryl compounds by denaturation of whey protein, basically beta-lactoglobulin. Now coagulation of casein happens. After that, supersaturated solution of lactose, which is we know that lactose is present in Khoa as a supersaturated solution. So most of the lactose is present in alpha hydrate in Khoa. Now again, the free fat formation It means free fat in Khoa is about 60% of total fat in Khoa, and in cow Khoa it is 50% of total fat. So by vigorous stirring and scraping, the fat globule membrane ruptures, thereby release considerable amount of free fat in Khoa. Okay, so now change in color. So color of a Khoa becomes intense with a brownish tinge due to formation of melanoidin pigment. The browning is a Maillard type reaction due to interaction between aldose group of lactose and free amino acid group of casein. Now increase in iron content. From 2 to 4 ppm iron content in milk, the iron content of Khoa increases more than 100 ppm due to incorporation of additional quantities of iron from karahi and kunthi by vigorous scraping. जब हम स्क्रैप करते हैं तो जो कराही है उसमें से भी कुछ जो पार्टिकल्स हैं आयरन के वो अप टू 100 ppm तक इनकॉर्पोरेट हो जाते हैं खोआ में. Now we see the shelf life of Khoa. Up to 2 to 3 days at room temperature, and if we place in a refrigerated condition, it will be long last up to a week. At 5 degrees Celsius it will go up to 30 days in laminates, and at 30 degrees Celsius 5 to 6 days in laminates. So now we see the increasing order of shelf life. Like if we leave the Khoa in open tray, the shelf life should be very lower. Now higher in parchment paper, then LDP, then food grade LDP, HDP, then laminates, then tins. Now we see the yield of Khoa. Generally 4 kg of buffalo milk or 5 kg of cow milk yields about 1 kg of Khoa. Now also yields depend upon the type and quality of milk. Like buffalo milk gives more yield than cow milk, and if the milk is adulterated or milk has a lower solid, so it gives also a lower yield. Also the moisture content in Khoa. If moisture content is higher, the yield should be higher, like in dhap. Yield of a dhap is more than pindi. It is more moisture, so more yield. Third one is the quality of milk. Yield of a danedar Khoa from buffalo milk is 24%, and yield of a dhap Khoa from the buffalo milk is 25%. Like you see, the danedar Khoa from buffalo milk is lower yield, has a lower yield up to 24%, but the yield of a dhap Khoa from the buffalo milk is 25%, which is higher. Also the species of animal, like from buffalo milk the yield should be 21.6 to 23%, and from buffalo milk the yield should be 18.3 to 18.5%. So thank you everyone.